I'll do the rest of this episode of grinding so that I can just have grinding. Nobody has to sit through grinding if they don't care. Then in the next episode we'll do Gary. So yeah, I'll finish. I'll get Spiro and Nidoran to level 10. I like Pidgey more than Spiro, so I should train Pidgey. Oh jeez. Oh yeah. 5 more accuracy. Oh no, 5 more damage and 5 more accuracy actually. But oh, maybe that's why I like Nidoran male more. It is Horn Attack, which is like a decent move. Do you even get attack descriptions in this game? I'm pretty sure you do in Generation 2, but... Oh man. I'm gonna have to check. Because there's nothing in there. Let's go to Pokemon. Stats. What in the world? B? No? Huh. Oh, wait. I didn't try all the buttons. Stats. Let's do... Pause? No. Select? No. B and A were just next, so... No, you don't get attack descriptions in this game. That's really weird, actually. I don't like that. I'm not gonna train Rattata. I'm fine. I'm gonna go fight. Yeah, that is one thing, actually, I want to mention. I don't want to be considered a teacher here. I want to be considered a peer. And I'm just, like, giving a essay report. As opposed to somebody who's standing at a podium just monologuing, even though it's kind of more of what it is. Aw, rats. Yeah, I don't care for Eradicate. He's good. Like, he's really fast and has, like, Hyper Fang and stuff, but... For the sake of, Fusky, my girlfriend, I'm not gonna get Eradicate. I think she'll appreciate that. Whether she's watching this or not, I don't know. Alright, yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with this generation. I think my biggest issue with it, outside of the copious amount of the glitches, is the whole psychic issue, which they confront in Generation 2 beautifully with dark types. I think steel types are not very, psychic types are not very effective against steel types as well. Then you have, what do you got? Yeah, actual ghost types that, like, deal ghost type damage, rather than just... What is it, Nightshade? Oh, and Lick. Unless Lick was a normal attack. This game provides me with no information, by the way. Like, I don't know how you create a game, have all of this, like, various information on different attacks, and not provide it up front for the player. That's really weird to me. Maybe I'm missing something? That's a normal... Okay. So it gives me the type. That's a normal type attack. If I go into here now... Nothing. Nothing. Well, that at least tells me... I don't know. That's weird that Gus is a normal type attack in this game. This is even the first rendition of the game, right? There was Pokemon Red and Green in Japan, which were really wacky and out there, comparatively. And then they came out with Pokemon Blue in Japan. Then they came out with Pokemon Red and Blue outside outside of Japan. I didn't want to say Japan so many times in a row, but I guess I had no way around it. So you go through that many renditions and you still don't fix a lot of the issues that are there. Like, I understand not adding moves or changing types or whatever, but you could at least provide information on attacks. I'm thinking once I get like 4 moves and I have to change it, exchange it for another move, maybe that'll give me more information when I'm like choosing which move to change. But that's like a very specific time when it's giving me that information, and that's just, I need that information more than just then. I can't make educated choices on which Pokemon to fight with, and maybe that's just the nature of it. Why does he have Leer? I don't have Leer. Oh, this is an Nidoran female. I mean, yeah, maybe that's the nature of it, because that's not an excuse. You can't just say, "Oh, it's a game for kids," and excuse everything that's wrong with it, because kids will notice that stuff. Even if you don't expect it to be like a lasting experience for someone, it should still be good. I'm in this current time space, I'm kind of negative about the Pokemon series. And it upsets me because it has a huge place in my heart. I really love these games. Part of the reason why it's my first series. But between me just not beating Generation 7 and so far with Generation 8, I didn't even buy it. It was gifted to me. And I've kind of paused in that too. I'm at like the 4th gym, and I just like, yeah, I'm fine right now. I don't really care for it. I tried picking it up yesterday, and it was fine. I was leveling up some dark types so I could fight the ghost gym, because I didn't really have anything to fight ghosts with. But that's an issue for a later time. A lot of things are issues for later times. Because I feel like it'll be more relevant when I'm playing that game rather than when I'm playing Pokemon Blue. So, right, yeah, okay, I'm just trying to fathom that. The whole, like, not having attack information. Holy cow. Not having attack information, it's like, what's a good comparison to that? Not having stat descriptions. Like, in this game it's kind of obvious, and I'm sure it's somebody down the line explains it. But I'm thinking like Final Fantasy 1, I think. I'm talking like the actual Final Fantasy 1, the original Japanese release. Which I played originally on the Game Boy Advance. I think it was the Dawn of Souls cartridge. Yeah, it just doesn't give you information about the stats. It's like, I don't know what half of these are. Could you provide me with a little bit more information so that I might be able to better choose? But then it doesn't even matter. You just keep leveling up and you get stronger and stronger until you kill everything, and who cares? I mean, that's true with most RPGs, right? Like, I'm playing Pokemon right now. I could know that Tackle has 35 power and 95% accuracy, and Scratch has 100% accuracy and 40 power. I could know those things and make an educated choice on my attack. But I could also just level my Pokemon up to level 10 and wipe the floor with everything, because even my Tackle is dealing enough damage to down it in 2 or 3 hits. And that's just... I think that might just be old RPGs in a nutshell. Or really RPGs in general, because you can... Except for Bethesda RPGs. Because things level with you. And I like that and don't like that at the same time. I find it to be an issue, but it also helps from having things be boring, I guess. But again, that's an issue that I could talk about when I'm playing an Elder Scrolls or Fallout game. Right now I'm talking about a game where things don't level up with you, like Pokemon or Final Fantasy, and you're able to just level up to the point where you can kill everything. There's no issues whatsoever, because you sat there for an extra 2 hours making sure that your team is fighting fit. And that is just... Yeah, no, it works, honestly. Because there's the challenge of learning everything you can about the game. Like, oh, I know that Scratch is better than Tackle. Because, I don't know, I have either the Pokemon player guide, or I just experimented with it long enough to know for a fact. At least as far as this game goes, because it doesn't give you in-game information on the attacks. Yeah, you could either do it that way, or you can do it like, I don't know anything about this game, but I really like it, so I'm just going to keep leveling my Pokemon because I like this game design, I like the music, whatever, and I'm just going to grind until I'm strong enough using, just like spamming the A button, hitting Tackle over and over, beating the whole game with just Tackle. I mean, I feel like eventually you would learn. Like, as a kid, I used Sand Attack thinking that it was an actual attack, but like a damage-dealing move, but I learned, oh yeah, I'm not actually dealing... Their HP's not going low. I'm not making them faint. So... like, you learn eventually. It's just... yeah. Yeah, having those two options, I suppose, makes it kid-friendly, but also potentially provide a challenge for somebody who's not a kid. Speaking of which, I'm playing this in a way that I played it as a kid. I'm leveling up my Pokemon to level 10 just so that I have them set for the future. And I probably could have been doing this smarter, like leveling up Spearow in the Meridian Forest so that I have super effective moves against bug types, but whatever. We'll live. We'll live. Speaking of living, I think this episode's gone on long enough. Going to skip the rest of the grinding, which isn't too much more. I think I'm just going to get Pidgey to level 10 and fight Gary in the next episode. And I will see you in the next one.